What is going on, YouTube? Bringing you a brand new video today. Manchester United 3, Everton 1. Fantastic game from a neutral point of view, but very, very heart rate inducing from a Manchester United perspective. Obviously, we went 1-0 down and then we came out 3-1 up. So I'll be giving my thoughts on that. Please do leave a like on the video and do sub if you are new to the channel. Let's get into it. First of all, I think our man of the match was definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, Bruno Fernandes. I think he is the reason we won this game. He is the catalyst for change at this club. He is the only player in that team who not only has the right attitude, but has the ability to match it. The biggest problem with Manchester United at the moment, when I look at that dressing room, I see a lot of Duracell bunnies and Sonic the Hedgehog fam. You know them right there. Dan James, Scott McTominay, Fred, a lot of these players, and no disrespect to Fred, he's been one of our best midfielders at the moment, but he's an extremely basic player. There's a lot of players at Manchester United who either have the right attitude and don't have the skill to back that attitude and make them good players, and players who have definitely got the skill, definitely got the talent, but just don't have the right attitude. Example, Paul Pogba. He's got the skill and the talent, but I think his head's just not in it at the moment. And I think Bruno Fernandes is the right balance. Plus, his leadership skills are so important to this team. He had a magnificent game today. Props to him, 2 goals obviously, and I don't know where this team would be without him. I think from Manchester United's point of view, we didn't actually play that superbly, in my opinion. We played well in moments and in spurts. We were definitely the better side but there were moments where we were vulnerable, there were moments where our defense got carved open, and there were moments where we could have conceded. The interesting stat is that Everton only had 1 shot on target, whereas we had 5, so I don't think Everton did enough to break us down. I think Everton were very flat today, and I think Ancelotti's boys really let him down. I think when you look at Everton's team, players like Calvert-Lewin, players like James Rodriguez, players like Sigurdsson, these are players that you expect to step up for Everton in games like this, and they have definitely improved their squad. They've had one of their best starts in their history this season, winning 4 out of 4 games on the bounce. But since then, they lost 2 in a row coming into this game, and now you can make that 3 in a row. I just don't think Everton had too many ideas, you know. I don't think they had any alternatives, and I think they just really struggled, especially when Manchester United came back and had that very quick response, and then we went 2-1 up just before half time. We almost just kind of sat back, and we forced them to be more expansive, and that is where Everton lost this game for me. When they had to be more expansive, it just gave us the final nail in the coffin, because all we had to do was just sit back and hit them on the break, like we usually do, fam. You know, the counter-attack things with Manchester United, fam. Vibes FC, fam. You know them right there. Cavani coming on, long head Madonna, finally got his first goal at Old Trafford, fam. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. That's all I can say. And hopefully there's more to come, fam. I think defensively, we were solid today. I don't think there's much to say about Maguire, fam. You know them right there, the 80 million pound fridge, fam. He was subtle. He was all right today. Lindelof was all right today. I think he was actually a little bit slightly better than Maguire, but that might be my pro-Lindelof agenda kicking in. Shaw came off. I hope he did not go off with a knock for Tuanzebe. I don't know if that was a defensive or sort of tactical change, because I think Shaw was solid defensively, but whatever it is, I hope he's still fit, and I hope this is not the end of Luke Shaw for another season recurring. Other than that, not much to talk about. The boy, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, you know them right there, fam. He's solid defensively, but going forward, it's dead food down that side, and I don't know what else to say. Defensively, he's doing his job, so it was all right, to be honest. De Gea, no problems there, no question marks there. So in terms of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he got it right for today, but that is my today. But will he get it right long term? It's all right getting short-term results, but at some point we have to start evolving into a team that can win. I will say this though, a lot of people were rumoring that we might play a back 5 today against Everton because of how bad our record has been at Goodison Park. I'm glad we didn't do that. I'm so happy we didn't do that. So props to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I'll give him a 7 out of 10 if I was to give him a rating, because he got it right today, and I'm not going to be that guy. But long term, I just don't think this is the solution. So yeah, if Juan Mata or Marcus Rashford gets injured, right, and Greenwood is the only winger we have, right, because some people actually think he's a winger, and we have to play Sonic the Hedgehog on the other side, this team is going nowhere. This system is a fantastic system, and it's the system that got us 3rd, but it is not a solution long term, because if we were playing against a half-decent Everton side today, or any one of the top 6 sides, I think they would have carved this open, fam. I don't think Everton were that good. We played a 4-2-3-1 formation that hasn't worked for a very long time. We didn't even have Pogba or Van de Beek in the system. So really today, the only thing that saved us was our team shape. And it's not that difficult to break it down if you're a half-decent side. So I don't know where to go. And I think the thing that is so infuriating for a lot of Manchester United fans, except the Ollie sexuals, is that it's another result that prolongs the sacking of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, right? I've always said that my biggest concern with Manchester United is how they run from top to bottom. The fact that I don't think this club has a long-term strategy, and I don't think they stick by their long-term strategies. If you are talking to other managers, then you clearly do not trust the manager who's in charge. So why wait for the inevitable? Why not just say, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, thank you for steadying the ship. Thank you for getting us third. Thank you for getting rid of some of the deadwood. Thank you for restoring a positive attitude in the club. Thank you for restoring some ethos, the elements of the ethos that make this club what it is. Bye-bye. You were always an interim. Let's get Poch in. Let's get Nagelsmann in. Let's get Allegri in. A proven winner. No, not Manchester United. Look at the fans on Twitter. They're all happy we beat Everton 3-1, so let's give him a 6-year contract. That's exactly what Edward would be thinking, and I am not happy with that. I obviously love my team, and I love when my team wins, and the 3-1 result is important. But anyways, it has been your boy Triple M. Hopefully this is a corner, a real, genuine corner. It feels like the longest corner ever, to quote Roy Keane. But hopefully we have genuinely turned a corner. Please do leave a like on the video if you did forget, sorry, what am I saying? And do subscribe to the channel if you are new. We do general football content, not just Manchester United. Liverpool versus Manchester City match reaction on the 4-3 podcast coming up tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned for that if you are a rival fan. And yeah, hopefully we are actually genuinely building on something, and this is not another fluke result, fam, in the many sea of fluke results. Like I said, I don't agree with this nonsense about calling Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a PE teacher, because he clearly has tactics. You don't go away to Leipzig, you don't go away to PSG and win resoundingly and not have tactics. You don't beat Manchester City twice away from home and not have tactics. My problem is he doesn't consistently pick the right team. He doesn't seem to have a philosophy that matches the formation and the tactics. That is my problem. And this manager, I'm pretty sure, is driving some of you insane, because he's driving me insane. And I've been his biggest defender. But that's that, fam. Hopefully we can turn a corner. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your evening.